Hello and greetings to all. On this video, I'll teach how you can recover or reset your forgotten Windows password. So I'm gonna do it with a virtual machine. So here's my virtual machine. So I'm gonna click on start, and yes, that's fine. So here's Windows kicking in. I'm running Windows 7 on this one. And we'll let it turn on, and I'll show you that I actually have a password on this. So just mind you, on here it's Windows 7.11. That's what I just called this machine. So if I just hit enter, I get an error. I'm gonna try a different password, and then I have to actually put the right password. Okay, so then there we know that the machine is actually running. So let me go ahead and power this thing down. Restart later. Power this thing down. And now what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and click on start and switch. And I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to select my language, which is English. And I'm going to select the very top one, which is try. Try Ubuntu without installing. That's the one I want. Okay, so now our Ubuntu live CD is actually now up and running. What we're going to do is, the very first thing you're going to do is open your browser. So let's open our browser. And we need to actually download a package that's going to allow us to make this happen. So I already have the link here on this notepad. So I'm going to copy this, and I'll put the description on the address on the description is below. So I'm just going to paste this and go. Okay. And the package we want is CHNTPW. That is what makes this whole thing work. And remember, I downloaded a 64-bit, so you're going to find where it says 64-bit DEB package. Click on that, and I'm going to save it. And now that package is fully installed. Downloaded, excuse me. So now I can actually close this up. Okay, now we're going to open our terminal, and we do this by clicking on this upper left and typing in the word that you want. So, and there's terminal. Okay, so now we need to install the package we just downloaded. So I'm going to do an ls to show me where I'm at. And the one that we want to go to is this downloads. That's more likely where the file went. So I'm going to cd, so change directory to downloads, and hit enter. ls, and now here is the file we downloaded. And to install this package, we're going to type in sudo d as in dog, and then package, so -i for install. So when you dissect this, you're saying super user do install a package, a Debian package, and what are we going to do? We're going to install it. And now it wants to know what the name of the package is. So that's the name of the package. We hit enter, and it's going to start installing this package. So now this package is actually installed. If you notice, setting up was complete, and everything worked out good. So now the next thing we're going to do is mount the actual hard drive. So we're going to leave our terminal open. Okay, how you do this is you're just going to find your drive. I'm going to find right here under files. So click open your file cabinet, and then you're going to get the file manager that's going to pop up. There it is. So, oops. there's the file manager. Okay, so here's the file manager kick in. And you'll notice that this is my drive. There's 20 gigs on my virtual machine that I use as a drive. Yours might say a terabyte, yours might say 160 gigs. It's whatever the drive that you have. And to mount it, all you're going to do is just click on it, and that mounts the drive. You'll notice now I have program files, I have recovery. I'm within the Windows hard drive. Now, this right here, this is your ID of this hard drive, and that's what you're going to need to know. Okay, so now that we mounted our drive and we're actually on the main root of this, now we have to navigate to the actual CD. The actual hard drive, and that you'll find it under media. So we're going to CD/media, and if I do a ls, it'll show me that I have two things in there. I have a CD-ROM and Ubuntu. We're going to go to Ubuntu. So CD Ubuntu ls, and remember that ID that I told you about? Here it is right here. So we're going to CD to D0. Okay, and then once we're in the actual the actual hard drive, then we're going to go ahead and CD Windows System 32, and then our config folder. Okay, and let me try to make this a little bit bigger. Oops. Okay, so if I do an ls, then we'll find that we'll know that all these files are actually in that folder. And what we're going to do now is sudo chntpw-l to list it, and then SAM. That's going to give you a list of all the users that this computer has. And the one that I want is this one. This Win7. That's the one that I want. So that way I know which user I want to affect. Okay. So what I do there is the following. We're going to enter sudo chntpw-u for user space, and then what the user is. Remember, it's a Win97, so it's Win7, excuse me, it wasn't Win97, it's Win7. And then from where? From the SAM file. See if I can make this screen a little bit bigger. And hit enter. So now we're affecting only that user. The one that I'm going to choose is going to be this one, number 1, clear blank user password. So I'll blank the password, hit enter, and now that password is clear. So now what we're going to do is hit Q for quit, and write to file, yes. Okay, and we can now close this up, and we're going to shut this virtual machine down. So we're going to shut the computer down, and now we're going to boot into Windows. And you're going to notice now at this point we're not going to need a password. Okay, so now we're going to start Windows 7 now, and yeah, that's fine. And there's Windows kicking in, and you'll notice at the top is Windows 7 11 still, and you'll notice now it asked me for no password. It logged me right into Windows, and there it is. Everything's the same. Now I could actually enter a password if I want, and so forth. Hopefully this video helps. Again, subscribe, all that gist. And yeah, hopefully this video helps. Till next time.